lag
Okay. All
between.
right.
That's why I'm not even going to try and watch it today. So hopefully somebody else is monitoring it because that was so confusing last week.
Oh, there we are. Okay, yeah, we're on there. And yeah, I can hear everybody. Everybody's microphone is moving. Everybody say something.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, here we are. Okay, Tom, go.
Hola, señorita. ¿Cómo está? Oh, sorry, I had the SAP button pushed.
Yeah.
They need
Right. Well,
SAP
good
for football
morning,
games.
everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. This is the Fireball Crew. We are live today where we're going to talk about the future of the cartoon. I guess there's no sense in burying the lead. We're going to go Fireball in 3D.
Yeah.
Are we going to do introductions?
yeah,
Looks like it's
we'll
moving
do
right at
that.
ya.
I'm Tom. I voice Sharp. I also am doing some of the artist stuff and animation and video editing. And we'll pass it off to Deadpan.
I'm Mike, aka Deadpan. I do his voice. I also handle all things audio, sound effects, background music, syncing, and I'm currently learning to do other stuff in Blender to help us move forward with the 3D conversion.
Chris.
And
All
go.
right. Now, Chris.
I'm Chris. I'm going to voice some characters. Also, we'll be doing a fair bit of the writing before everybody tears it apart and rewrites it because, that's just what happens when you write something. It flows eventually. But yeah, so far I've got a couple of characters that they're wanting me to voice that I don't think anybody has been introduced yet. There's going to be a roadie character and things like that. There's a lot of characters that I'll probably end up running out.
Okay. My name's
Go
Mike.
off.
My name's Mike. I got pulled into this. I'm having a ball, but they're teaching an old man new tricks here. I'm learning how to do some Unity and Blender work, how to run OBS, and I mean I'm having a good time. And I'm retired, so I got a little more time to do a lot of this stuff, but uh, I do stay kind of busy. And my wife, she plays Miss Debbie, who's someone all you ever see is her hand, I think. But she's a character on there, and we're having a ball doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
All right. So we're missing our lead animator this morning. He has not woke up yet. He's an hour behind the rest of us, 2 hours behind Chris. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning for him, and I guess he's just running a little behind. So hopefully he'll pop in here soon. I guess maybe we should start off by talking about some of the fun and difficulties of turning a 2D cartoon into a 3D animation. Running Blender has been quite the experience. It's a thing that I have worked with in the past. Made myself lots of donuts, which is the thing you usually start off with in Blender. And we're working on getting the same cell shaded cartoon look and feel that the first two episodes had while building it into a 3D environment. It should really make it easier for us to rig and animate. It'll give us a smoother animation style. I was hoping that this morning we were going to have a little something to show off, but the process has definitely been a slow start. It takes a long time to turn a 2D character into a 3D model and then into something that could be animated. I've spent just a couple of days working on nothing but the trailer that the Fireball Boys live in, and I'm getting closer to having that finished, but man, it's still an experience once you build the model, you have to texture it and shade it and get it all looking cartoon like with the nice solid black outlines that we like in our artwork. Uh, uh, Romeo's voice actor has been doing wonderful things with the characters, but it takes a long time to sculpt those faces, especially in a way that we can keep them talking with the lip syncing and the facial expressions, all that stuff that's really important to our animation.
Yeah. Well, we haven't put anything out for a week or two, and we don't want everyone to think we quit. No, we haven't. We're just retooling, I guess you could say. And once we get rolling on some new animation, it should be pretty steady. So bear with us. We appreciate the visits and the subscribers, and just keep checking back with us.
Yep, our 2D process was just going real slow, and we weren't able to get the nice fluid movements that we want with the characters because uh, Romeo was having to hand draw every single frame. We could only run about 16 frames per second, which is fewer than what we want. And uh, the process of when someone's hand moves across the screen, every frame that was having to be redrawn by hand, it wasn't able to be tweened or moved between. So it caused a lot of jerky movement on the characters. And that's one of the main things we're hoping to fix. But also just being able to build stuff that's reusable so that we can focus more on the story and the script and um, getting our story out there quicker. It's a slow process to start, but once we have all these things created, they're reusable forever, and it'll let us just throw it in an animation and get going and uh, actually tell the stories that we're looking to tell. So it's a pretty exciting process, but it's been an arduous start. Just so much to learn. Uh, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Uh, Mike's been working a lot with the rigging of the characters, and I understand just getting the hands done has been quite the task, huh?
Well, if we were doing basic, kind of like I mentioned in general chat this morning, if we were just doing basic character poses and stuff, the rigging would be done. They'd have four fingers. It just kind of did mitten type stuff. Uh, but with our primary characters being musicians, and we want them to be able to pose with their instruments, actually hit drums, etc., some choreography. We're going with for the primary characters, are going to have a little bit more advanced rig with the ability to pose them a whole lot of different ways. Think about any kind of live rock show or any music show you've seen. Guitarists got to pose when they're doing the leads, or the drummers, all that good stuff. So taking the primary rig to close to 3D game level.
And even
Yep.
the
And it's
characters that I play that don't need five fingers because we have no musical talent at all, just like me. They get five fingers too, so we can count to 10 and all that stuff. It'll be cool.
What 20 if I let you take off your shoes?
Yeah, yeah,
Whoa, hey, ratings.
yeah.
I'll have to pay extra for the
Yeah.
feet.
One of the other abilities, kind of to expand on something Tom had brought up, the 2D process, we had one animator. Going forward with the 3D process, both Tom and I have developed or worked at gaming, building games, comfortable in a 3D environment. So learning Blender uh, is a learning curve in itself, but at the same time, we both seem to be rather comfortable doing it. In just a few days, the trailers, the rigs, Mike switching over to sculpting the characters. It's going quick. And our hope is that when we're done and everything is built, that anybody on the team should be able to take certain scenes and maybe not get it all the way through to completion, but at least the basic animations to a scene. Blender's got a bunch of really great built-in tools uh, that when I build it into the rig, even Chris or the old man down there should be able to do something
I
basic.
are we offended at this point?
This learning
Yeah.
this Unity and Blender work, I kind of preferred my other role, checkbook. That was probably a little easier than this, but
You had a
He's
lot of
trying to say
practice.
even a caveman could do it, and
yeah.
that was hurtful.
Oh.
Well, I'm
Me
gonna.
make
I,
me make cartoon, whatever, Mike.
no, yeah. Did you start working on those tutorials I sent you yet?
Not yet. Me
I
go
haven't
make
seen
cartoon.
you posting any screenshots.
I had a list of honeydew stuff yesterday that would make even a guy twice my size cry.
Ah ha ha ha. Hey, I imported a bunch of or exported FBX files yesterday, and Tom and I looked at them. He said they got to have the lines on them, but they already look kind of cartoony. But now I'm wondering if I imported the right file because I may not have what would you call it, the framing or the rigging or something in there. I the materials. I thought I included the materials, but
I the ones that I looked at yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and expand on what Dad's talked. Oh, sorry. We've got down in the lower corner is you'll hear me and Tom refer to him as Dad because he's our dad. So currently in the room, you've got four relatives: Chris's cousin, Tom and I are brothers, and then obviously Dad here. So,
uh,
um, what we're
And
doing to help.
to to avoid a little more confusion, character names are thrown out because somebody decided it'd be a really cool idea to have three guys out of five be named Mike.
yeah.
Yeah. To kind of expand on what Dad's talking about, in order to help us move quick, there's a lot of assets out there that we can utilize. Both Blender files we can purchase, and as well as the Unity Asset Store. So in a way, we're going to be supporting other creators to get us up off the ground. I'm going to throw this out there. We've got an entire music venue slash bar that needs to be built for a very, very upcoming episode. There's no way we'd spend the next 6 months building out this bar, each little asset at a time. Well, for $50, we can go support another creator on the Unity Asset Store, purchase an already to go beautiful bar. This individual, wait till you see it. It's beautiful. Um, and it's all ready to go. And then that's what Dad's talking about is they do need to be modified to go into Blender. So he's got to open up. There's 479 assets in this bar. So he's got to open them all up and then export them so then they can be reopened up properly in Blender with all their materials and shadings and all that good stuff. And this is going to save us months of work, and the rest of us are building what we call puppets or things that the puppets need. And that would be me and Mike, who plays Romeo. We're specializing is kind of what we're trying to do now. Anybody familiar with Blender? It's massive.
Yes.
And if we were to all sit down and try and learn every aspect of Blender, we would get nowhere. I wouldn't. I'd be like, sorry guys, I got other stuff to do.
It's hard enough to teach
Uh,
me one trick, much less a whole bunch.
so we're kind of specializing a little bit. I've decided that I have no artistic skills. If we need rocks or lumps of clay, I'm your guy. But other than that, I've been focused on the rigs. And then I'll move into like preset animation, preset poses that can be utilized down the road. Tom's primary focus is going to be on important assets that are unique to our world. He mentioned the trailer that the band lives in, and that's his number one. We need that in the next episode. So he has spent the last few days really focused on making a really cool looking trailer. Um, and again, it can be reused over and over and over. Chris, I'm trying to get him to work on room interiors. So then, yeah, he, he thought he was going to do voices and write some scripts, and this was going to be easy, and he was going to make millions on YouTube. And no,
Man, my forte is just making sarcastic comments, and I thought that's why I was here, but apparently not. We got some work for you to do. And yeah, hey, you know what? I'll run a mouse and push buttons. I'm hoping that I can push the right buttons rather than my normal life where I push the wrong buttons and make people a little crazy. But it's okay.
Well, the other thing
um,
that didn't get mentioned about Tom is he's probably our main tech guy too. He works out all the little wrinkles that I'm having, and then he keeps us up on all the stuff that's going on with YouTube, because they're making so many changes and everything, and we're having to adapt to what YouTube wants because they're making it difficult. YouTube is being a pain in the butt. So, but I
you want to
guess
expand on that, Tom, because it's the primary driver as to why we're changing.
yes.
So there's two folds to the story. The first one is that right now YouTube is identifying most animation channels as being created by AI. And I won't lie, we have a couple of backgrounds that were made by AI. And part of the reason we're switching is because now we can handcraft all that and there won't be any AI in the videos. Um, and even some pretty major channels like Kurzig, I can't say it, Kurzigjot. Yeah. They've got 25.5 million subscribers. They've been on YouTube for 13 years and they got demonetized because the platform thought that their videos were made by AI, when in reality it's just that AI has been trained on their videos. And we're reaching a point where it is becoming incredibly hard to tell the difference between assets made by AI and assets made by real human beings. So this switch to Blender lets us both support other creators who are hand making assets, as well as hand make the assets ourselves faster and more precisely. So that's a big part of the drive and the change. The other thing is that YouTube is also identifying a lot of things that are primarily animated as being made exclusively for children. And if you've watched our first couple episodes, while I'd say they're not unsuitable for children, they're definitely designed for a more adult audience. And we're going to have to kind of just change some things up. Part of the reason for the live streams is just to show that, there's real humans behind this cartoon, behind this world, crafting everything. And, it's designed for a more adult audience. Some of the scripts and scenarios might get just a little bit grungier, which is something that I think we all kind of envisioned in the world. We see ourselves more as a South Park and Family Guy type of show than we do Rugrats or. Uh, I'm so old. I don't know a lot of cartoons these days, but like we're not Scooby Doo.
Bugs Bunny.
Not doing Monster of the Week. So the switch to 3D is going to really help us
And we
hopefully
would have
change
gotten
up the
away with it if it
trajectory
wasn't
of
for
how
those meddling
you.
kids.
we're hoping to see the way that YouTube sees our content so that it will put it in front of more faces, because that's what we want. We want to share our art and our world and our stories with the world, but it does no good if we're only getting promoted on YouTube Kids and put in front of 3-year-olds that are handed their iPad. So, yeah, YouTube's been making things a lot more difficult. They're changing the monetization threshold, which is particularly difficult for an animation channel. Um, right now, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in order to become monetized and actually start earning money for people watching your videos. Starting next February, you need 1,000 subscribers and 8,000 watch hours. Now, if all you're doing is a talking head video where you're giving a tutorial on how to change the alternator in a Grand Caravan, it isn't that hard, because you've got an hour of content there that people are going to watch from start to finish, so they know how to do that. But when you're doing animation, it takes us a combined total of probably 100 hours to make a 5-minute episode. And it's 2 to 3 weeks between those 5-minute episodes, and getting the watch time's really hard. So we're trying to find ways to speed up the process so that we can get those watch hours in, because we want to share this cartoon with the world. But it'd also be nice to get paid a little bit to do it as well. So that's the short version of the behind the scenes for why we're switching to Blender, because we want to go faster. We're slower now, but
And
Go
if you
ahead.
do a video on changing the alternator in a Grand Caravan, you will be demonetized due to the language you will use during the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There are
thought
still
I
there
thought I
are
might get evicted.
there are a few words that YouTube probably still won't permit on the channel. It will be taken down, I promise.
Well, that
And
and
that
that could really actually just be a 2-minute video. The easiest way to do that is to jack up the radiator cap and put a new car under it.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, and it's broken again. So
A good
I hate
friend
that.
of mine,
Broken again.
a really
Yeah,
good,
no, one of the brakes isn't working.
really good friend of mine. He used to say, "You can't do like play a certain card game or fix a car if you speak Spanish because there's not enough swear words, in Spanish." uh,
We'll talk
Those are the
about
only
your
Spanish
breaks
words I know.
later.
no, let's do a video right now on it. We got time to kill. No,
Yeah,
I'm just
We
kidding.
got time to kill.
Yeah.
I would like to apologize for last week, though. Some of you may have clicked on it and went, I can't hear anybody
Except me.
except for him.
Yeah.
He's up there in age. He was trying to give everybody that silent movie experience that he dealt with as a child. And
Well, I'm new at this and I'm running the OBS, and nobody told me I needed an application audio capture device installed. We got it in there now, so hopefully you can hear all of us.
you would think that was something that maybe your tech guy or your audio guy would have explained in the beginning.
Yeah.
But hey,
No, I had to go to
we're
Miss
not blaming
Google
it. No
to get it.
fingers pointed. Usually they're pointed at me, so I'm just trying to deflect. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, you did miss some script read through, some of Chris's up and coming voices. Growing up, Chris was always just making funny voices and smart ass comments. And so when we were like, God, we could use an extra person,
Yeah.
let's go with Chris. And he's family, he'll work for free.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
He's like, "What's that? A crazy idea? I'm in."
Yeah.
And his wife
Yeah, I
was
mean,
like,
if this doesn't
"Thank
work out,
God,
we
go."
can always start up a coffee shop.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Or
Or
a
a bar
restaurant.
restaurant. Yeah. Oh, well,
Yeah, we've had a couple of adventures. This whole team here. Yeah, that didn't quite. I really hope the cartoon goes better than the coffee shop and the bar.
I've got a stack of quarters here. Do you want to open a restaurant?
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Cisco is like, well, I guess we'll take a post-dated check.
Well, the food's
They
already
they showed
there.
up. They showed up that morning with a full truck, and I'm like, I don't have any money. So my rep called me. He goes, just give him a post-dated check. I'm like, all right. It's still ain't gonna cash when the date hits, but let's go with it.
Hey, it worked out. I mean,
Get me out of money. I've got plenty of checks left.
yeah, that's right.
That don't work anymore.
Oh, who writes
yeah.
checks anymore, you know?
Little old ladies at Walmart, and they fill them out all the way, hand them to the cashier who runs it through the thing and hands it back. And the little
They
old person is so confused
they don't
because
know
they
what to
keep
do.
trying to get. Yeah,
Well, and
yeah.
then they don't
We,
even
we
start
need an episode about that.
they don't even start looking for the checkbook until all their groceries are rung up in the bag and in the cart ready to go out. Then they start looking for their dang checkbook, you know. It's like,
Well, they got to
really?
dig through that giant purse.
Yeah, tote bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these are some of the weird
That
things
sounds like a bid for
had
underwear.
had we been able to. I was going to say that would be the character that I had voiced, and it came out really well for everybody on this. The five people that were in the conversation, nobody that listened could hear, but the character that's in an upcoming episode is just. I don't know. It's just kind of a lady, and she basically she kind of talks like this, and she's got a lot of things going on, and so yeah, I would write a check. You have to write a check, and like, you have to fill out all of the information, and there's a little line that you have to put because so you make the big numbers here, and then a smaller set of numbers with a line under it. You got to put X's under there, and then line. It's really fun. Anybody who's never written a check, you should try it once. I don't know where you're gonna get them because they only give you a debit card. The debit card. Does everybody have those? Sorry. So, and that's one of the things you're gonna hear when my random characters come in. That's one of the reasons they call me. They're like, this idiot has got something going on.
Or say, hey, you want to buy a shirt? You need a shirt. Come on, let's go. Get one for your girlfriend too.
And now he's bugging
up.
people.
Actually, get a sweatshirt for yourself so your girlfriend will have a sweatshirt. It'll be an amazing thing.
Oh, I hope somebody's listening.
It doesn't matter. I do this stuff when I'm talking to myself. What was that?
Yeah, now you get to talk to us, and your wife is happy because you're leaving her alone.
Yes, 100%. She's like, that guy bugs the crap out of me. Share with the rest of the world. She's a very sharing and caring person.
Then next time you're having a fight, she's gonna be like, you know why I'm mad? Look at this. Look at it. That's you. That is the adult child I married right there.
She knew what she was getting into. There was no cover up. There was no surprise. I wasn't like in a suit and tie going, hi, I will be here for your pleasure, and I am doing all the heavy lifting. No, she knew that. She knew what she was getting into.
Exactly.
Oh, I wish O'Neill was here. You know, a little background. Tom and I, the guy with the Nebraska, the Go Big Red hat on. Yeah, Go Big Red. Yeah. We started a website years ago called Baghdad Bob, and it started out really good, but we knew how to build a website, but we had no marketing ability. We didn't know how to market the website, and we lost our ass in it. But we drugged Mikey my oldest son in. And at the time, he was one of those guys that, oh, I'll never connect my computer to the internet. I don't want no part of that. I don't want to get hit, this and that. And then now you can't get him away from his computer. Uh, but then Tom and I met
Once he
Michael.
realized the end of the world and Y2K was going to be a thing, he's like, "All right, fine, I'll download the internet's."
Well, Tom and I had met Mike O'Neill, our other animator, who's not with us today. I don't know what's going on with him, but like I said, he's probably tired. We got him involved, and then we've went a lot of different avenues, and uh, it was just nothing seemed to work. And O'Neill and I, we've tried 100 different projects, and nothing ever would get traction. This one here, there's 5 of us, and honestly, it wouldn't operate anywhere near as well as it is now, which is just getting started, without all of us. If one of us dropped out, it would be a problem. So we're doing the best we can. We just want to make people laugh, have a good time, and just have some fun.
Make some money.
Well, that too. Yeah.
That would help. I mean, it's just a bonus. We want people to laugh at us. We want them to see us walking down the street and point and let. No, that doesn't sound like what we want, is it? No.
It's
But it is what we're used to.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
That's
it's usually guys with uniforms and badges. Hey, there he is. There he is. Nah, we're all good people.
So, working on a team has definitely been one of the highlights of this whole experience for me so far. I'm always trying to do this sort of thing all by myself. And you take one day off, and one day turns into 2 days, which turns into forever, and you never get anything posted. I've started YouTube channels, 7, 8 times, done all sorts of different things. When this idea came up, I was working on a completely separate, like, vlog style YouTube channel, and just doing it on my own is way too hard. So I like working with other people. It's nice getting in Discord in the morning and seeing what everybody's been working on, and uh, if I don't feel like doing something, I just see what everybody else is doing, and it motivates me to get my ass in gear and model something, draw something, write something. Just yeah, working on a team is definitely the way to go with this sort of endeavor.
Yeah,
I have never done anything like this. I was just really, really happy that in joining something like this, I would have more of a how do you want it? A captive audience. So they're kind of trapped. To some extent, they have to listen to me. Not like do what I say, but yeah, they're trapped in and all my comments, and it's all part of my evil plan to take over the world. And so they're stuck for a while at least. Yeah, they're screwed.
Well, one of the things we started doing was I'm retired from the Union Pacific Railroad. I was an engineer for 40 years, and I was going to do a podcast or a show about stories from the locomotive cab, and we created one episode kinda, but then this 3D came up and we had to move all our resources over here. So I put that on hold for now. And when I have some time, I'll start recording more. And when I got 3 or 4 episodes up ahead, maybe we'll start posting that too. So if you're an FRN or a what do we call them? And anyway, if you like railroad stories, we'll let you know when that comes out too.
Well, I was thinking about that as we all get better at animation and get some free time. You got a couple of stories that would be hilarious to completely animate. One involving a track truck.
Hey, that scared the crap out of me, especially when I saw the helmets hanging in the back of the truck. I thought there were people inside there when I hit it, but
I was thinking about that the other day. Grabbing. We're already. Me and Mike had an idea, and we already know we need a train in Fireball, so we'll have a train. So be kind of cool to animate as you talk along with the story, and it shouldn't be overly hard.
Okay. Hey, I'm
And
all
that
for
it'd
it.
just be
Modeling a
kind of
train is actually on the list of things I want to do because there's lots of complicated greebling in it. Like,
What
Complicated
is
what?
it sounds
greebling?
like a fun challenge.
I
Greebling.
see, and this is how this works out. So when we went to Blender, I want to say last Monday or Tuesday, Mike, our animator, he was trying to give me a pep talk about how I could make characters. So I drew some blocks on a screen and went, "No, I can't, and I won't.
I can't even make a
I'm gonna
freaking
do.
donut.
I made the donut. It's a plain donut, uh,
No
and that's
sprinkles.
it. It looked like a donut. Uh, Eating donut, sitting on donut, either way. Uh, and then I went, no, I'm not going to do this. And but I did
Mike hit
raise
Shift
my hand.
A, added a Taurus, and went, "Yep, that's the donut. Good enough."
Okay,
Yep.
what's
I
greebling,
was
Tom? Oh, wait, go ahead, Mike.
I was like, but I am very interested in rigging up the models, and I was having fun with it. And due to where we need our models to the range of movement we're going to need, I get to like the hand, and I'm like, oh, I hate this, but I powered through it. It's a pretty good looking hand. So nice thing is with Blender, I only got to make one hand and then symmetrize it. Now I got two. So
It doesn't matter
yeah,
that
no,
both thumbs are on the left side, though, does it? You know? I'm just kidding. Okay, back to
but I
Tom.
signed on to do audio and ended up doing all this other stuff. So we'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
Mike's our audio engineer, and he does a great job at that. What about our music? You know, we our music is all going to be original.
Um, so my plan was currently, and we don't hide anything. Currently, we're using Suno. I do write the music. I try and record some guitar parts, program some drums, get as much as I can fed to Suno to get the end result to be what I want and not what they just give me and not just steal from other artists. Um, but my plan is to move into recording it ourselves, which, due to now having to do more duties on the animation side, might get kicked down the road a little bit. But for the most part, I've been playing guitar since I was 17, drums, had a full recording studio at one point. So I'm very comfortable doing this. Mike can sing, Chris can sing. He's like, oh, great. Now I
Oh
got to
yeah, just
sing
have me do
too.
it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know,
Let me write that down.
And they won't let
those
me sing, so.
uh so I do want to move the majority background music. Again, we want to try and put out 3 episodes every 2 months. That's one of the downsides to animation channels. They don't move fast. So I'll still probably continue to use things like Suno for the little background music or genres that I just can't write. I try to always write the lyrics. But we get into our next one of these upcoming episodes has a two. The next two full episodes have hip hop / rap type music, which I can't. So I get the words wrote, and I do need to depend a little on AI for that. So, but hopefully at some point next year we'll have episodes that are as AI free as we can get them. But art side, all as best we can do. Hopefully the people that we buy these assets and stuff, the other creators aren't using AI to make them, and we'll do our best. A lot of times you can tell if you really start looking at spelling and stuff like that in the background, you can kind of catch on if it's AI generated or not.
Okay. And now,
See, that's
oh,
what happens when you train your AI after people like me that can't spell.
now, Tom, what is the gribbling or whatever word you use? You got cut off. What
Oh,
is that?
greebling. So think of any spaceship you've ever seen on a TV show, the Starship Enterprise or the Millennium Falcon. It has all the little nooks and crannies and doohickeys and vents and stuff like that. Do you think that stuff actually does anything? Serves any purpose? No, it's just there to make it look interesting. And that's that is greebling. It is things that have no purpose that look interesting. A train has lots of that stuff.
So,
It all
so
kind
you're
of serves a
telling
purpose,
me,
but it's got all
so
the
you,
pipes and stuff you see off the side and lots of railings and
so you're
you
trying to
know
tell me that the flux capacitor capacitated no fluxes?
it capacitated zero fluxes.
Oh, and Einstein didn't really travel in time, let me tell you.
No, that part was real.
Oh, okay.
Just how they got there. It was
Hey,
different.
I'm sorry. Back to the Future, all 3 episodes, they're laying in there on Blu-ray, and it's in my top 10. I watch them every couple of years. I'll just sit and watch all 3 of them, along with Terminator, the original series, not all this new stuff they got. There's a few more that are in my top 10 that I really like. So,
Oh brother, where art thou?
oh, I love that show. Oh, I'm a Dapper Dan man,
I say that to people all the time. That's
Oh.
one of my favorite little things.
Oh.
Nobody
That
gets
guy,
it.
Yeah.
The older I get, the fewer people get it, though. The problem with getting old.
Another one I like are the
And
Shrek
he
movies.
says that, and he's the youngest one here.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, well, I'm not young anymore.
Yeah. Shrek is a good one, too. See,
I thought you just colored your beard gray to fit in.
Yeah.
uh,
Half the reason I wear the hat is all the hair's gone gray. I'm definitely starting to look like the old man.
hey,
Better gone gray than just gone.
yeah,
Because
there you go.
Well, that's fair.
You guys, Shrek, those cartoons like that, those were great. And they had the lines in that I'm sure in the movie theater, the kids were trying to figure out why mom and dad were laughing because they didn't see anything funny. That's kind of the direction I want to take Fireball. I want the kids to enjoy it, but I want the adults to get the innuendo, I guess you could say. Some of those jokes that are just, I found them hilarious. It's A Bug's Life, Ants, all of those. They had all them good ones in there.
All of those
Baseballs.
examples made in 3D.
Yeah. And that's what we're shooting for. We want to be top line. We don't want to be second rate. Right, Mike?
Yes, I'm excited. I can't wait for the first episode. It's just yeah, I'm very excited. I tend to be an impatient one. I'm like, come on, let's go. It's a fairly simple scene with the scene only needs 3 characters and a trailer and a little bit of background. So hopefully next few weeks we might have it up. I mean, we couldn't ask for an easier next scene, and it was completely by accident.
Well, I'm hoping to have the set done here in this upcoming week. Should have the whole trailer background area ready and the
Are we trying to
the
pop that
foreground.
one out, or the a garage sale underwear sale?
That's the one that's coming out.
That's the one.
Um,
Okay.
I can't
hopefully
wait.
we can get the intro done with Ralph too. So it might be a little bit longer, but I should have the primary base level rig ready early this week. Waiting on the character from Cartoon Man. So and then start working on the base level animations and poses to preset. So we'll
Ooh,
see.
and then I get to do more voices, which is why I thought I was here.
Yes,
Your role is
but
expanding.
no voices till I see that room done. Man,
That's not like you better clean your plate or you don't get any dessert. That's just rude. Dessert should be first.
first.
Hey,
Uh,
life's too
everybody's
short.
taking on new roles.
Yes.
I really want to see us get. One of the downsides to animation channels is they just can't put out enough content to keep their viewers interested.
Well, unless we had
Uh,
500 animators, you know.
Well, even some of the larger channels like Lackadaisy and Ramshackle, they just can't produce content fast enough.
But they're all still
So
doing frame by frame. So
yeah, so we're hoping to resolve that. Not everything's going to be perfect. I mean, for those of you who like to, if my wife is listening, she's like, "Oh, I'm one of them people. They like to watch and go, oh, that's not right. That soda can wasn't made then, you know.
That's
You know
like when
that's not till 10 years later. That's when that Coke can came out, you know. So if you like doing stuff like that, you're probably gonna love our show. They're gonna be like, not everything quite lines up there. Well, you know, we bought this from this guy and this from this gal, and we just squished them together. So
us, we're
go
watching.
ahead, leave them comments. Leave them comments. Hey, you know, this doesn't look right. Please do it. We will
Oh,
just heart them. We will give every one of them a heart because we love you.
yeah. We were watching on Netflix. They got that show called The Last Ship, and it's
Oh, I
got
love The Last
yeah.
Ship.
Oh, we're in episode 5 or season 5 already, and when
It
they're
kind of goes.
yeah, well, they got the train, and when they get all done stopping the train, whatever it was they done, they show the back panel of the locomotive where all the control, them older ones where the controls are, or the switches, and there's a switch on there. It's called the isolation switch. If it's in start stop run, that's when you start the engine. You can rev it up to full RPMs. It ain't going anywhere. You got to put it on the line. You have to give the alternator generator some excitation with the other alternator, and you put it online, and then now it'll make electricity, which is what makes the train move. And the whole scene, that thing is in start stop isolate, but man, they're going 40 mile an hour, you know, according to them. And I point this stuff out to Debbie, and she goes, I said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump in there and tell you that because it ain't real. She's no, she's I like to hear it. I like to know what's real and what's not. You know, that one where the train runs away in New York City or something. I tell you, that lever, the throttle, is not just going to jump into the 8th notch, which is the highest notch. It's not going to happen, you know, not all by itself. It takes effort to move that throttle lever. And I'm always pointing that stuff out. But anyway, back to Fireball. What happened to Tom?
He walked
got
away.
bored.
He's like, your train talk is driving me crazy, and I'm walking away. Maybe
What-
he went to get a drink.
What-
Maybe. Oh wait, we see movements.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
it's Bigfoot.
Mike, tell us how much you love Post Toasties now. I need to hear that story. Oh,
So
box.
it turns out,
Yeah. Go.
turns out if a train car at Post Toasty tips over in the yard in
Yep.
Fremont, they can just take it home. And you ever watch the rap videos where they open the fridge and it's just beer? Well, in our house at that time, you would open the cupboards and it was just Post Toasties. Next cupboard, Post Toasties. I see Post Toasties in the grocery store and I like go into PTSD. I mean, it
And
is. Come on, as a child, the worst cereal is cornflakes.
It is.
I mean,
and what
it's
that
just
is a generic version of cornflakes.
Yeah, that's all
right.
it is. Yeah.
So, you know, there's
And-
no frosted flakes, there's no marshmallows, no chocolate, no red dye number 9. There's nothing. Nothing.
None of the good stuff. And just because eventually one of my character voices is apparently going to be a lawyer, the statute of limitations for theft of property has run out. So, Uncle Mike, you're good. You're not going to prison for stealing a rail car full of.
Oh, no.
Truckee
I
stickers.
just brought home a case, 24 boxes, but I wasn't the only one. And, them other guys are dead, I think, now. So there's no witnesses, And I'm lying
Fair.
about everything I'm saying right now. So I was just kidding.
This never happened.
Yes.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Oh.
I'm
So,
glad we do this at 7 o'clock on the morning and on a Sunday, so nobody is watching.
well, but it's going to
Yeah,
be.
and we're these will get changed. Right now, we're just we're learning. At no point have I ever thought I want to do stuff on YouTube. I mean, as a musician, you can find tons of my music on YouTube that you've never watched and listened to, and nobody else has either. So
Oh.
the thought of actually, when these guys come up to me with this harebrained idea, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll help you with some audio stuff. That's about all I'm interested in doing. I got other stuff to do. I just want to say I've went 53 minutes without swearing.
No,
I should get
Minimal
no,
swearing. You
minimal.
swore a couple of times.
Minimal.
No,
You s-
I haven't.
You said acceptable
Yeah,
FCC words like ass, damn. You've said those, but you haven't.
Those aren't swear words.
Yeah, they are. They are.
No, they're not. Even YouTube
Hey,
is like.
see that?
I was
Fireball.
referring to my donkey.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's biblical. It's the biblical ass.
How come we got all
This is
blurry?
America's ass. We didn't.
No,
Did your prescription
think
run
it's
out
just
on
me.
your glasses?
I don't wear glasses anymore.
Yeah.
Or contacts. No, on YouTube we're blurry. I got it up over here. But anyway, who cares?
That happened to me
I don't feel
last
blurry.
week, and you guys couldn't hear me anymore.
Huh.
So.
Well,
but
we
can you
couldn't hear
me?
you at all. Oh wait, yeah,
Well, they couldn't.
we could hear you, but they couldn't. That's what it was. Or I could.
Nobody could hear me last week going, "What is wrong with you sons of guns?"
No, we're gonna leave this one up.
Hey.
Oh, wait, though.
Oh, you
With-
said that word. I don't think you're
I
allowed to
said
do
that-
that anymore.
I should have went ahead and went with the B word and not the G word. Dang it.
Yeah, I think you can get away with that
Tom looks
more
frozen.
so much.
Oh no, I'm just sitting still.
Oh, okay, don't do that.
You look
gotta
like
move
a-
every
like-
once in a while.
Like when you make a funny noise to a puppy, and you were just like,
Oh,
you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna be like, all right, and it's been nice talking to you guys, and Cartoon's gonna show up.
he's like, oh, wait, you meant 8 o'clock your time.
Yeah. We cover 3 time zones, so which is kind of nice because I'm up. usually- I'm up at around 3:30 every morning, between 3 and 4 Central Time, and well, that's between 4 and 5 Chris time. So he's all ready to chat while I'm still trying to get that first cup of coffee in me.
Oh,
So-
that's another thing that doesn't matter. I could almost wake up from a dead sleep and be this wise ass character that drives my wife crazy. She's like, that's just too much for right now. Can we turn the knob down just a little bit?
Nope. I got to get up, walk the dogs, get that first cup of coffee, and go hide in the garage for like 45 minutes. Boy, Dad's just all about the product placement. You got the shirt, got the cup,
I showed the mouse pad to everybody
Right.
too.
mouse pad.
Yeah,
The Beauregard's job. I've got the shirt.
there you go. I
What
love
was
my
that,
selfie. What's with you two guys? You got a shirt, Mikey?
I'm saving it.
You're saving it.
Wait
Okay.
for a special occasion.
Wait till we have 6 people watching. Next thing you know, Dad's gonna go get his truck wrapped and
I'm
it'll be all
wearing
Fireball.
It's in the shop
a
right now.
I'm wearing a T-shirt from a random brewery in Canada, the only Canadian brewery I've ever gone to. But
Well, see, I think, you know, I go to my closet and I grab the next shirt. It's right there. I work my way down. So essentially, if my wife were to put them always in the same order, I would wear the same shirts on the same days. Because I got shirts at the back that I don't make it to because, like, laundry day, she hangs up the new shirts and I start
Yes.
over. So,
am I the only one that has color coded their closet so that I have the color spectrum kind of running through?
Oh,
the
there is a
majority
lot of
of
spectrum
everything
going on in this chat.
What'd you say?
most of my stuff is yeah, wide spectrum here.
Yeah.
Everything I own is black or red. 69-yard last night, Butker. He
Oh
sunk a
man.
69-yard field goal.
Holy
Doesn't
cow.
count because it's preseason, but
That should count, man.
Yeah.
69 yards. Now it's going to be like, all right, hope for a good kickoff return, get to the 50-yard line, kick for 3. I mean, that's going to be it's going to be like soccer now.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, they couldn't hardly make a 25 and 30-yard kick, you know. I mean,
These guys are insane.
I know. Well, look at they throw the ball 50, 60 yards too anymore. Geez, how the hell do you do that? Oh,
Yep,
I
yep.
can't
I
wait
think
for
Chiefs are going to make another run
Hey,
for it.
Yeah.
Uncle Mike, they don't use leather helmets no more either.
Yeah. I know. I know. Yeah, they
I'll
Do you make
catch
it to any
up.
Nebraska games, Mike?
I went to one last year and we won, thank God. And then it kind of went downhill from there. You know what? Memorial Stadium is beautiful. It is almost a religious experience. There is no parking around the stadium. So you will walk and walk and walk to get to
We
the
either have to
stadium.
pay $50 for parking or we park in some random neighborhood and walk 2 miles.
It's
They're
crazy.
really the
I don't
options.
understand.
By
People, it's
random
funny. You
neighborhood,
get
he means cornfield. They're in Nebraska.
no. You'll get people. You'll get people that like on game day. You just drive through these neighborhoods and it'll be like parking $10, and you just park in their yard.
Hey, that was like Wrigley Stadium there in Chicago when I lived there on game day. There was all kinds of apartment buildings and stuff. They'd have it parking in their front yard, $20, you know, whatever, because you're only 2 blocks away. I just walk up to Clark Street, jump on the bus, and get off right in front of the stadium. Get done, get on the bus, go home, get off the bus about a block from home. It was great.
Well, and that's one of the problems about Lincoln, and I've noticed that traveling around. Like you get to Omaha, Kansas City, it's almost like they knew that they were going to be large areas, and Lincoln was like, we'll grow a little, and then all of a sudden, Lincoln's 350,000 people, and the infrastructure is just insane. It just lacking.
They don't have the public transportation and all that stuff.
I mean, I think there's 4 buses, so I mean, there's buses, but it's not. There wouldn't be enough on game day. There's not enough stops. Like I looked at taking a bus to, save a few bucks here and there, wear and tear on my cars, and what takes me 20 minutes to drive to take an hour and a half on the bus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bike. There are times when you look at the little Google thing and the bicycle is faster than the bus. I mean,
I used to live
it's
across the street from the bus, and I still couldn't take it anywhere because it wouldn't go anywhere I needed to go fast enough to get there.
Yeah.
I know. If Google something, if you live in Lincoln, Google something, look at the bus time and the bike time. And sometimes the bicycle time is faster than the bus time.
Oh. Hey, that's like
Yeah,
So,
but that's the average person on a bike, not like us. Right?
oh no, not us. Yes, no. I
Hey,
mean,
speak for yourself. I ride a bike a lot because I can't drive a car.
Oh,
well, we
fair
weren't talking to you. I almost swore.
Oh,
I mean, it's gonna pop off. I'm gonna drop the wrong word. I have a swearing problem. So, one of the other things we do have, we're planning on doing is a lot of behind the scenes. We got to get everybody set up on OBS and a few other things, and teach a little bit of teaching. But you guys are going to start getting some behind the scene videos leading up to the new episodes, and then post. There's stuff you don't want to give away in a behind the scenes before the episode airs. So those would be pretty basic and processy, but post episode you'll get a lot more information, so, and really see how we're trying to make this work and give you guys a good product. It's funny, uh quality, and hopefully promoted to the YouTube uh animation audiences, because when we first jumped into this, I thought, hey, this is a great idea. There's not a lot of people doing it. Like, you know, I'm convinced the only people that are really making money on YouTube are the ones doing the videos on how to make money on YouTube.
yeah.
Like, if your video's doing this, why don't you pay me $29.95 and we'll come in and you make us a manager and we'll teach you how to make it go like this. You know, it's insane. Uh, so I thought it'd be a good idea. But now for some reason, YouTube just has decided they don't like animation and they don't understand why. And there doesn't seem to be another real good alternative to YouTube. Even as lacking and as mean to animation as YouTube is being right now, there's no other place to go. I mean, unless Netflix picks us up or Prime or something like that, we're kind of stuck. So we need to like evolve and get feedback from our audience so we know what to change and what's working and what's not.
Yeah, we love all the comments, negative or positive, because we will respond to all of them. Because we want to know what you want, what you like.
Right, engagement's engagement. So go ahead and click that dislike button. I don't care. As far as YouTube
Means you were
cares, it's
watching
the
it.
same as clicking the like button.
But we really, 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 really would like to be monetized before February 1st. I am kind of I got to drive Tom crazy because he's like, okay, we all need to learn stuff about Blender. And I'm like, no, we don't. No, we don't. I'm going to learn this, this, and this. You learn this, this, and this. Chris will learn this, this, and this. Done.
Well,
I have to
that's what we
learn
need.
stuff?
I mean, the bricklayer doesn't know everything about the plumbing, the electrical. He can't do it all when you're building a house. He lays bricks,
And Tom's like, no, we got to build these big backgrounds. And I'm like, no, no, you forget our dad has a checkbook.
Yeah.
He can go buy us.
Yeah, hence the nickname Checkbook. My railroad nickname was Scrap Man, or Scrap Iron, I should say. And that's a story I'll get into on my podcast.
And I've been digging through the Unity Asset Store looking for some of the stuff that we need. And the sad thing is, there's some. If you're trying to do 3D animation, look into it, because some of these artists that have their stuff up on that asset store, it's amazing. And there's really, like, you'll see a lot of not enough purchases to like really give you a rating on it. And that's sad because they're really good.
Yeah.
I mean, they are. We're actually,
it's
some
a
of them are
lot
so
more.
good that Tom had to come up with a way to make them not look so good.
Well, they
He's
look
like,
too.
look, this just
Yep.
looks too good, so we need to screw it up.
uh,
And normally we just hope the old man could do that, but Tom's got to teach him how to screw it up.
Okay.
It's kind of like you see
But
that
you have to screw it up
the
just
Goonies.
right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know the Goonies, when he hands him the map in the frame with the glass and it gets dropped. And that's why you handed it to him, so it gets broke. So normally we'd be like, here, Dad, hold this. And he'd screw it up. But no. Mm-mm. Tom's got to teach him
Turns
how to
out you
screw
have
it up.
to screw it up in the exact right way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And at the right time.
But yeah, that's that's kind of where we're looking, and so that's really going to help us move fast. I mean, again, go look at these assets. They're crazy and they're affordable. I mean, yeah, you get into some of the ultra, what do they call that, photo realistic. We don't need that. So, but for the most part, they're generally fairly priced. Even on, I was on another one the other day that had some really good quality assets. Those are all ready to go in Blender, so there's no converting.
Chris, we keep losing your video. What are you doing?
And I also noticed that he's like a bad Chinese movie.
Yeah, yeah. He's
So
not
he might be
synchronized. You need to
dragging us out.
synchronize yourself there, Chris. Is it his internet connection?
No, that was just me doing funny stuff. Wait, do you think my background is what's causing
No,
the
now
choppiness?
now you're synced up, but every now and then you just disappear. We can hear you, but you disappear.
That's because I shut off my camera because I'm picking my nose.
Okay, well, okay. We prefer that then anyway. So,
Maybe I'm not picking my nose, but I'm shutting off my camera because I wanted to crack open a beer. I don't know. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
yes. Hey.
Somewhere.
Uh,
You, but I don't think Mr. Cartoon's going to make it.
I wonder what happened to him. I
He
hate.
stayed up all night
He's,
drawing.
Okay.
he's an artist. It's an artist thing.
Well,
Right.
Could have been Bigfoot.
when when I first started becoming friends with Mike, our animator, I had no idea what I was getting into because Chris, my nephew, he's crazy too. And you get both of these guys in on the same conversation. Oh my gosh, because I know O'Neill and Chris also. I can say, hey, I need a song about keyboard. And 10 minutes later, he'd be playing me a song, words and everything. I go, what? How do you? And make me laugh. I go, how the hell do you do that? He says, I don't know. It just comes to me. And Chris is the same way. And he does these voices. I mean, he's going to be. You're going to. Can I say who one of his characters is going to be?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Steve. You know, give us a little sample of Steve.
Well, okay. See, Steve is going to be mostly your technical support, is going to be answering any questions and phone calls for live tech support and just your general helping of things. Maybe he does other things, but that is basically what he is going to do. And the weird part is you can have Steve, he can have a conversation with the lady that's called Heather, and she may have a question about her computer because she doesn't really know a lot about computers. These are fancy, and they do things that I just don't understand. Well, that is where Steve would come in, and she would help her out. So Steve is going to tell her to push the control exit key. I don't know why he would tell her that, but that would just probably not be a nice thing. So yeah, that's kind of why they hire me, because not only do I talk to
Wait,
myself,
wait.
I talk to myself with different voices.
The word hire is very loose. Okay, yeah, because he's not. No, none of us are making a dime on this. So not
Wait,
yet.
what? Oh,
Uh-oh, he quit. Oh, now what do we do? I'm gonna
Speaking
get
of
some
that, we
coffee.
do-
not in the brochure.
Down in the comments, because nobody's really watching this live, we will leave links to our buy us a coffee, because I'm out of coffee.
Oh,
So I need you to buy me a coffee pot for my desk.
I got an air pot next to mine. I go make the coffee out in my kitchen, and then I fill up the air pot and bring it in here, and then I got 12 cups of coffee, and I'm about on my last one already.
Well, I've already drank a pot, and then I had to fill it up again with my Keurig thing, so it's taking you so long.
Well, when I get an
Well,
office with a
appreciate it.
staff and makeup and everything, then we'll have all that done.
Well, that's probably why I'm on blood pressure medicine.
Oh,
Yeah, see, my staff was just going to be me talking in different voices.
Pretend, huh?
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a schizophrenic, and so am I. So,
Oh no.
Well, I don't believe Mikey's gonna make it. So, and I got some stuff to take care of here. I gotta get back to rigging shoulders and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. I'm learning a lot about the skeletal structure, though.
Well,
I'll be a doctor next.
hey, I'm not a doctor, but I did stay at Holiday Inn last night, So yeah, I said that when I was working over at Progressive Rail for a while. I said that a lot of young guys there, and they said something about fixing one of the mechanical things, and I go, "Well, I'm not a diesel mechanic, but I did stay at Holiday Inn last night." I thought it was hilarious. They didn't get it because they're all 20 years old. They
Yep.
don't remember that stuff. So yeah, I'm one of
I'm
those.
not
I
an
can't.
actor,
Just
but
looked
I
at
play
him and
one on
went
TV.
6'7", then
Would
they'd laugh.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, you're probably right. But I'm one of those guys. I can't sit still. I did 40 years on the railroad. Then when I retired and got my knee all done, I sold used cars. That was a ball. I mean, you meet some pretty interesting people. I met a lot of Steves, let me tell you. And then I went. Let's see, my wife went with me. I did a little over the road trucking. We had a ball doing that. We was all over the country. That was fun. But they just wouldn't let me get home, so I quit that, and I was driving local, and I don't know. So I worked at this Progress Rail as a mechanic, building camshafts for 16-cylinder diesel locomotive engines, and that was okay, but things slowed down, and I don't know. I just was tired of it. So here I am doing this now, having a ball. And what happened to Deadpan? He's gone.
He said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay.
But I think that we're kind of wrapped up here. We've been live for a little over an
Hour,
hour now.
hour and 15 minutes. So.
Yep. I think we
if,
covered all the stuff we need to cover. Next week we'll probably be back again. Hopefully we'll have some stuff to show off by then. I just didn't have time to get like a reel ready to show off what we've all been working on. So next week we'll try to come back and show off some of the cartoon and the progress on the characters and everything. And hopefully soon after that we'll have the next episode ready to go up.
All right.
But I'd just like to thank everybody for being here. Check the pinned comment down below if you would like to help support us. You can find our Patreon, our link to Buy Me a Coffee, and thanks for being here. We'll see you next week.
in conclusion,
Oh,
if you've made it this far, you're probably in a Russian prison being tortured, and we're sorry. We'll try and send help. Yes.
all right.
Like the stream.